guys, and welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. It is Deep Dive Day, and for today's addition to our Hot Tea History series, we are covering the interesting and elusive Belle Delphine. You know the drill with the subscription button and the notification bell, so let's not waste any time. Time to spill some hot tea history. Belle Delphine has dominated a very particular corner of the internet for some time now, and people have always just been obsessed with her. Known for her unique take on spicy content, Belle is also mainly known for her gamer girl bathwater business venture and her ahigao face. But what else is there to Belle? Who is she really? Let's start with a little bit of her background and maybe some things that you didn't know about her. Belle Delphine, aka Mary-Belle Kirschner, was born in South Africa and raised in Cape Town. She was brought up in a pretty Christian home. Her parents eventually ended up divorcing around the time that Belle was 12 years old, and she and her mother moved to England. Belle dealt with a lot of bullying during her school years, and she actually ended up dropping out of school when she was about 14 years old and decided to work odd jobs like waitressing and barista work until she got into the nanny game. Around this time as well, she was treated for depression. At one point of Belle's life, she bought a campervan and traveled around France for a month. She didn't seem to really know what direction to head in her life, but she always knew that a traditional or standard career was not something that she was interested in. This is probably why the life of an influencer called out to her. Something that we have talked about and see quite frequently with internet personalities is that when they can't seem to find real connections in their real lives, they turn to the internet. We have talked about this when discussing Kanye West, Trisha Paytas, and Eugenia Cooney in the past. What's interesting about Belle Delphine is that she has created an entire character and took to the internet, whereas the likes of other individuals, they seem to attempt to keep a bit of themselves there. Belle often photographs herself in cosplay, donning assorted wigs and makeup styles to seemingly cover up her actual identity. Debatably, the likes of Trisha and Eugenia do the same, of course, but the level in which Belle seems to do this is much more extreme. At the beginning of Belle's venture into the internet world, she was posting her cosplay pictures to Facebook. Her page grew fast and gained over 100,000 followers, which were predominantly female apparently. Belle then launched her Patreon page where she offered her subscribers access to explicit content as well as her premium Snapchat. For those of you who might not remember, before OnlyFans, people had Patreon pages where they would promote premium Snapchat accounts for spicy content. You pay a monthly amount for a certain level of subscription and then get photos and videos of your favorite spicy accountants. Before OnlyFans, this was the main way that cam girls and the like made money from that type of content. And honestly, it seems like it was so much work to keep up with. Belle's Patreon pricing ranged from $5 per month to $2,500 a month, depending on what tier you wanted to sign up for. And apparently at one point, one fan even paid the $2,500 just for a Skype call with Belle. Her Patreon page is still up, but the pricing is a little different now, with the minimum being $1 per month and the highest tier still being $2,500. By 2018, Belle's Instagram account had accumulated about 4 million followers before it was banned. This ban apparently came after she breached terms of services for nude and pornographic photos, and this wouldn't be the last time that Belle would have to deal with this. 2019 was the year that brought us the infamous gamer girl bathwater saga, where Belle set out to sell exactly what it sounds like. She would bottle and sell her used bathwater to fans and followers for around £30 a pop, and apparently her first batch sold out within the first 3 days of launching. Rumors started to circulate, as they often do, following the sale of this product, with one person claiming that there was no human DNA in the bathwater, as well as 50 people claiming that the bathwater caused a herpes outbreak. The herpes allegation was tweeted out by an account called Bake Rises, but at that time had the Daily Mail logo as their profile picture and the name Daily Mail US, so it kind of fooled people initially. I'll be honest, while I was researching to report on this, my immediate reaction was, oh my god, what? But I mean, I vetted it, it's not true, herpes didn't happen from the bathwater. Another account came out and was allegedly selling gamer girl P under the pretense of being Belle, which apparently was a hoax and not something that she did herself. Gamer girl P has since become a massive meme amongst the gamer world. The bathwater situation gained Belle a lot of attention, and even the H3 team wanted to get in on some of the action. Ethan claimed in an H3 episode back in 2019 that he had suggested to Belle to add another tier on her Patreon above the God tier and call it Fart tier, where she would fart in jars and send it to her fans. Apparently, shortly after that was when Belle created the bathwater product. Ethan and Hila then got one of these mystery boxes and opened it on camera.
I've heard about it all over the news.
It's been, even on Howard Stern, I heard him talking about it. It's like, man, she is gone international, and she deserves it. I give her all the respect in the world. I think she's great.
Belle reached out to Ethan asking for his address and surprised him with a box in the mail.
I don't know what's in this. This has care and affection. Here, let's open it up, finally. This is incredible. This is super exciting. Goodness. That's a lot of liquid.
They watched the video on the thumb drive that came with the package and discovered that the jar is not bathwater or a fart, but actually Belle's drool.
How do we get that much drool? Oh my god.
Remember when we did the 23andMe? It took us forever to fill the...
That's true.
Spit thing.
Dude, I feel like I would have to pay a lot of money for this.
Belle also joined the H3 team and made an appearance on one of their episodes.
Belle Delphine, thank you for joining us. How are you today?
I'm really good, thank you. Thank you for having me on, and I really appreciate the little poster thing at the back and the octopus. 10 out of 10.
They talked a little bit about how Belle goes through her day-to-day life and if she is recognized often. She says that she does sometimes get noticed, but she'll usually just pretend that it isn't her. During this interview, they discuss Belle's self-marketing skills and her ability to get her brand and name out there. Ethan calls her a genius at one point, clearly impressed with her talent in the social media industry.
I was like, I need to figure out a way for people to be interested in me. I've got the taking cute pictures and stuff, but that's not going to really do it. There's so many cute girls on the internet. I need to do something that will make people just have a conversation. Having a conversation is how you propel things on the internet.
The H3 team have featured Belle on their channel a few times, and they once covered a bit about her arrest allegations before she had made it on the show as a guest. Some on the internet speculate that Ethan himself is a Belle Delphine simp, and it did take some time for him to get in contact with her and eventually get her on the show.
I tried to reach out to her and DM. I was like, what's going on? Where are you? She didn't respond. She's very cryptic.
It could be that Ethan was a simp, or he simply just recognized that he got clicks when putting Belle in the title of his episodes.
Belle Delphine. I love Belle. I should give her equity in the show at this point. Whenever I talk about her, I get more views. It's great. I love her. She's the best. I feel like we have a symbiotic relationship.
Around that time, Belle had tweeted out what seemed to be her mugshot and said, "I got arrested, lol." The story goes that Belle's hamster was stolen by a girl, so she spray painted her car in retaliation. She tweeted this picture of the vandalized car and said, "I swear to God this girl came to my party and stole my hamster. I have no idea why or who the f does that. I spray painted the f out of her car and got arrested. At least I got my hamster back, bitch." There were some alleged text exchanges that provided receipts that this other individual might have done this, but it's not certain that any of this was actually true. The internet wildly speculates this to be completely fake, saying that the mugshot was clearly not legit.
Mugshots from that police department don't have that watermark. It's a little out of focus. All of the mugshots from that department are always very sharp. The background's a little different.
Janet.
She's trolling. She's trolling.
Ethan and H3 had also previously speculated that Belle wound up in legal trouble after shipping her spit, as that could be against the law. It might possibly fall into a gray area though. There has not been any confirmation from police whether the hamster arrest was legit or not. Also, during the year of 2019, Belle posted to Instagram and said that if the post made it to 1 million likes, she would start a Pornhub account. Well, of course, that post did indeed make the mark, and Belle kept her word and started the account post-haste. Unfortunately, this was actually met with quite the load of backlash for Belle as her videos were accused of being clickbaity. Despite this, when Pornhub released their annual statistics report that year, Belle Delphine dominated the search bar and was one of the most searched creators on the platform for the entire year. In total, Belle posted about 12 videos at that time there. In 2020, Belle branched out slightly farther and debuted her first adult film on OnlyFans. It was set to premiere on Christmas Day of that year, and Belle didn't stop there. She also apparently said that the used condom would be available for purchase afterwards. Merry Christmas indeed. Belle Delphine made an appearance on Logan Paul's podcast Impulsive and talked a bit about her income and success on OnlyFans, as well as promote that upcoming video release.
This girl was selling her bathwater.
Were you interested?
No.
Belle is apparently a huge fan of the Impulsive podcast, and that is probably why she agreed to come on the show.
I heard you don't really do podcasts or interviews.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to go through them recently because I was cold turkey. I didn't do anything until recently.
Belle had decided that she wanted to make more appearances on podcasts just in case her time on the internet was coming to an end. Not going on podcasts was something that she felt that she would regret should her career abruptly end. She smartly uses her time on these podcasts to promote her new venture in the spicy work.
You have your first ever, is it a true boy-girl scene coming out?
Yeah, boy-girl.
This is internet.
When?
Yeah, when does it come out?
25th of December, Christmas, baby.
Belle's partner for this first ever full boy-girl scene was actually her own boyfriend.
How long has that relationship been going on for?
The whole time I've been Belle Delphine.
No way.
How long is that?
3 years.
One thing that she talks about that is pretty interesting is the strain that her line of work can put on a relationship. We all kind of presume that, of course, but she says that due to her being naked around her partner so often, it kind of takes that sexual element out of the equation. While Belle's partner is happy to be part of her newest content adventure, he is going to remain anonymous. Belle has always kept her personal life very secretive, and that includes her love life. She allegedly previously dated Goran Vigors, who I could find very little about, but apparently has been linked to a guy named Joshua Gray. I read that apparently he's involved with 2 of Belle's other business ventures, Innovative Artists and Plain Jane Investments. While on the subject of other business ventures outside of adult content, Belle also has Belle Store. Something that people usually wonder about creators in Belle's industry is how their family members accept the profession choice.
Well, I've told my mum and she is not happy. My partner's side of his whole family, they all know, and they're very, weirdly chill about it.
They discuss a little bit more about Bella's thinking about what to do in regards to charging viewers for the new spicy tape. And Logan chances his hand by asking her how many monthly subscribers she has. And based on the $35 per month subscription, it could have been very easily worked out how much she was making at that time.
Well, I'll just say it. I think all the main people on OnlyFans are roughly earning the same. I think at the moment it's $1 million a month.
That would put you at the very highest echelon, top tier.
Belle claimed to be making over $1 million a month on OnlyFans, which is just so much money.
You may be has anyone from OnlyFans reached out to you and let you know that you may be the biggest earner on the platform?
One thing I know is I did have the largest withdrawal ever, which is crazy.
I just did a little bit of research on who makes the most on OnlyFans, and oh my god, did you guys know that in 2021, Blac Chyna was the highest earning creator on the platform? Following in second was Bella Thorne and then Cardi B. Apparently, according to Statista.com, Blac Chyna made about $20 million a month using OnlyFans. Are you fucking kidding me? She really made that much? Is this legit? Did she really need to sue the Kardashians? What? Comment down below if you would like us to add Blac Chyna to our OnlyFans reaction series. I'll link that playlist down below if you want to check it out. But one thing that confused me while I was doing my research on Lil Miss Belle was that her net worth is apparently only $1.5 million according to Techie Gamers. But then according to famousbirthdaysanddeaths.com, she's worth about $5 million. So which one is legit? I can't say. And if she really makes about $1 million a month on OnlyFans, I can't say that either. But either way, I don't reckon she's doing too bad for dollars, and I'm pretty sure both of those numbers are underestimated. Also in 2020, Belle lost basically all of her accounts, but her YouTube account ban was an interesting situation. YouTube apparently banned Belle from the use of the accounts she had on the platform for breaching the terms of services, like nudity and stuff. But this time, Belle clapped back and tweeted, "Hey Team YouTube, why was my YouTube account terminated with no warning or strikes for sexual content when you allow and promote songs like WAP? Seems a little sus." Well, YouTube actually responded and replied, "Thanks for reaching out. Mind sharing your channel URL so that we can take a look? Keep us posted." And eventually, YouTube lifted the ban and claimed that it was a quote mistake. The internet jumped to Belle's defense though, including our favorite Keemstar, who said that it was bullshit she got banned in the first place. He tweeted this saying, "This is not right, YouTube." Keem also uploaded a YouTube video featuring Belle in the title and thumbnail.
This e-girl got banned!
But his coverage on her ban, not in the video at all. Apparently, the segment was cut during editing and uploaded without it, according to a pinned comment from Drama Alert. Funny how the title and thumbnail featured Belle as the main topic, but somehow it was cut outright.
This is not right. This is not okay. I gotta admit, I'm kind of upset over this. Belle Delphine, has been banned off of YouTube. And apparently it's for nudity, which she didn't have any actual nudity on her YouTube channel, so that's just ridiculous.
Interesting, even though Ethan Klein and the H3 team seem to be friendly with Belle and fans as well, and usually Ethan has plenty to say about this kind of stuff, he appeared to remain quiet on this one, and of course that didn't go unnoticed, with one user tweeting, "Remember when H3 called YouTube out on their bullshit? Those days are long gone. Here is Ethan being understanding of YouTube's ban on Belle Delphine and Leafy, even though YouTube admitted Belle's ban was done in error." Surrounding her break from the internet, according to an article for Lad Bible, Belle reported that she took time off from the internet because her address was leaked and she was getting death threats from fans that were turning up at her front door. Apparently, the address leaked onto 4chan, and they figured out her location based off of her PO box and then compared images on Google Earth to the backgrounds of her pictures. Super creepy. Belle said that people would send her pictures posing outside of her home, and eventually it got serious when someone fully threatened her, basically saying they were going to unalive her. She went to the police about this, but ultimately decided to take some time away from the internet world. In 2020, she announced that she was back though by posting a YouTube video, being only her 4th video up until that time, which was a music video parody aimed to promote her new TikTok and OnlyFans accounts. Belle and Senzawa teamed up to create the song titled "I'm Back," and that video has over 47 million views. 47 million. Oh my god. It wasn't too long after that Belle found herself in the face of controversy yet again, but she had a sidekick to help her out. In January 2021, our boy Keemstar jumped to Belle's defense again when she posted some explicit content, basically fetishizing kidnap and R-word. People took major issue with this, not just for the subject matter itself, but because she also appeared to be presenting as a much younger girl while doing it. She also offered 0 trigger warnings or heads up when she shared this content, and a lot of users took to Twitter to express their opinions and warn others to be mindful when clicking Belle's name as she was trending at that time. Belle addressed this on Twitter saying, "There is nothing wrong with enjoying power play and BDSM where both people are consensual. I think saying because I enjoy consensual non-consent is promoting rape is the same as the arguments that violence in video games promotes violence." She also explained herself in terms of the accusation of making herself appear younger, saying, "I felt like dressing vintage that day and even styled my hair in a beehive that was very common for women at the time. All the clothes I wear are made for adults, so the only thing that people can comment on maybe is the fact that I'm wearing a cute dress. It's very confusing for me since I see other people dress like it all the time. If it's about how I genetically look, I can't change that, and I will not apologize for it either, nor will I stop being sexual since I am a sexually active adult." As for the lack of trigger warnings, Belle said that she has constant kink posts, and that is what her whole Twitter and OnlyFans is all about. So she refuses to put trigger warnings every time she posts, and advises people who need trigger warnings to not follow her accounts. She called this whole experience the quote, best sex she had in months and was planning on doing it very again soon. As of June 2022, Belle is hitting the headlines again for collabing with popular streamer Tumat this week. The pair posted pictures of them together in cosplay and it had allegedly broke the internet. Tumat tweeted, I met at Belle Delphine, and Belle tweeted out, it was weird hosting the Paralympics in a hotel room. The reaction has been pretty mixed with this collab. Some are shocked that Tumat did this, others are disappointed, and some kind of jealous, it seems. But either way, there is a huge reaction on Twitter right now, many pointing out that Belle's boyfriend probably wasn't too happy about it. Belle uploaded a YouTube video with this announcement and another music video style project. A lot are also saying that the choice to wear the Donkey Kong costume was a bit strange. Regardless, Belle has managed to pull another stunt that is gaining massive attention. This girl really knows how to grab headlines. She is able to create content that she enjoys, but in a way that gets some of the biggest internet names and creators talking about her, and this is what she has done from the beginning. Belle Delphine came onto the internet wanting to be seen, and while she says that in her real life she is very much the opposite and way more introverted, she's still able to captivate her audience whether they love her or they hate her. She recognizes the old saying of all press is good press and really takes advantage of the fact that no matter the tone in which people speak your name, at least they're talking about you. But that is going to be it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching the addition to our Hot Tea History series. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new tea. And for now, I bleach.